but I haven't been on camera. I finally got myself ready, did my hair slightly. I'm just letting it air dry right under this fan here. Feels nice. So I want to get the floors done today, especially during golden hour. I can see everything, and that's the best time. That's actually a really great time to do your cleaning. However, I'm busy at the bar, at the, my ballet bar at that time. So it does give me an opportunity though, especially when the girls are leaving for school, just to kind of look around and see what needs to be done. And so before I run a couple of errands today, I definitely want to vacuum these floors, especially the main areas out here. But actually this past Monday, I did not do the bedroom floors. So I want to vacuum my bedroom as well as the guest bedroom. I'm not going to do anything downstairs. That's something that I have the girls help me with. So that's really nice too. Actually, I did have one of my daughters vacuum these floors recently this week, but I can see that they need to be done again, apparently. So I'm going to do them myself. And then this carpet right here, this area rug, I'm going to do that as well. So it requires two different contraptions. We have a central vac, and that's really nice. And the other benefit of it is that the hose is within the wall. And I have different places in the house where, the system is, or where it's in the wall. And so I don't have to drag that hose all around, and it makes for really easy cleanup, or just putting it away, especially when you hold the end of it, because then it just makes the suction really bring it back into the wall. And it's been so nice. This is something that I was thinking when we were going to move here. I thought, I'm gonna have to get a new vacuum because I need to leave the other one at the other house, and I wanted one for here. But this is so much better, and that's about it. So I'm just gonna focus on the floors right now. Oh, let's talk about this TV here, or this canvas TV. It's supposed to look more like a canvas than TV. And it came framed. If you watched my video, the last video that I did, at the end, Jorge and our friend Brad hung it up on the wall here, and it's so neat. It has so many different options for artwork. Of course, you can go to YouTube as well and do like framed art or something like that. But what's nice about this is that it dims it according to the light that's within the room. And so it just offers that picture feel. It also doesn't reflect. So it's just such a neat addition. And I thought that this was perfect for this space because when I went looking for artwork, I'm just weird about artwork. Now, there are pieces that I absolutely love. I love the water lilies. I'm trying to put little things here and there just to try different things out, but I feel like I also need to get all of my stuff, which I also feel like I'm missing a couple of boxes. So, I don't know. I don't know where they went in the move. But first and foremost, we wanted to put something up here, and a TV really did make sense for in this space. But of course, I don't like to see a black hole. And so that's why this made a lot more sense to us. And I think it's also motion activated, so it will be off unless, or it goes to sleep rather, unless you're in the room, then it turns back on. So that's really nice too. So anyway, that's one of our newest additions, and I think we're all very pleased with this. And what's nice is that when I am in here cooking or doing anything, and if everybody wants to be sitting around the sofa, then I can kind of be part of it too. Or, you know, if my husband's in the kitchen with me, we can be part of whatever everyone is watching too, instead of it just being downstairs. So we kind of feel like that space downstairs more for the kids than it is really for us. We just don't really spend much time down there. And it's kind of like they just have their own living quarters down there, which is why in the home tour video, I said the kids' quarters. I'm not just talking about, you know, their bedrooms. There's a lot more down there than that. But anyway, this felt more like it made sense to be able to have that up here. Now, my bedroom also has a TV in it. I don't need to go back there, but it also has a TV in it. It came with the TV, and I personally don't like having a TV in the bedroom, so that's something that still needs to be removed from in there, and eventually we'll get there. But it was just nice that our friends Brad and Marcella came this past Saturday, and he was able to help him with this. And it was quite the ordeal because he had to drill into the stone, and he was a little nervous about doing that. It took a lot of effort to get this hung up, but look at that. It just is like so nice that it sits flush like that and doesn't stick out too much. And I feel like it's the perfect size. I wanted something that was not quite as big as that fireplace, so it's just a little bit smaller, and it came with the little frame around it as well. It's a magnetic frame, which is nice. So I think that you can actually change it out, and they have other options available too. I would prefer a gold one, especially in here with all the gold accents and whatnot, and something that looks a little bit more like a frame. This one is very modern. It definitely blends in with what's there, but for me, I would like a little bit more contrast, but those are a little bit more expensive. So for now, we're just going to be content with this, and I just love that I can change the artwork out. So what I was getting at with artwork is that I tire of it easily, and it makes it really hard for me to decide what to get. And then on top of that, to spend that kind of money on something so big that maybe you're going to like for a while and then you'll want to change it out. I mean, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know all the artwork that I've been through. So anyway, that's what it is now. That's what we have there. And it's time to get cleaning before it's time to leave. I really love this rug, but I'm noticing it's getting dirty, like right where everyone walks in. You can see that probably, that spot right there. I do not like that, especially on this beautiful rug that I just love so much. So I'm going to wash this, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of time to vacuum. I'm not even going to mop the floors right now. I don't feel like it's necessary for me to do that right now, but just vacuuming it, staying on top of all the dust, I think is most important. Look, I blend in with the floor today. So that's how I'm going to do this strap. Jorge was using this strap to walk late when we couldn't find the strap. So, okay. So, Exhibit A, this is for the carpet, and it turns on and it needs to be charged. This is for the hard floors. So there's one up here and then there's one downstairs, but I think that there's only one of these that I've seen. So I would just have to take this downstairs if I was going, or one of the girls could take it downstairs if they're going to be vacuuming down there. But we're going to use this, and then I'll use this over here. So this is one of the areas where the vacuum is, and the hose is integrated into the wall, and then you just pull it out. so then it clicks like that, and then there's this little switch back here that you turn on. By our room, and that's where this one is. Not the outfit to wear when you're doing housework, let me tell you that. It's getting kind of warm in here. Got me, so gotta watch out for that. There are dangers to this central vacuuming system. Okay, time to put this away. I'm ready to go, and maybe once I get home I'll share a couple of different outfit inspirations, or fall transition pieces that I'm going to be going with this year. I need to cool down. I wonder if I should put something else on, because I think I'm just gonna throw a dress on before I leave. And what am I back in but my summer dress? Yes. I mean, it's like one of my little transition pieces, but this has to be one of the most comfortable dresses of all time. It really is. The sleeves, the waist, the overall fit and length. Perfect house dress. Yes, it is. Has pockets. This is a Down East find. And it is lavender, a very small pinstripe, which is nice. And it just fits so well. So this was just a perfect find for me, and I've been wearing it day after day. I really have. I just got home, and I've been out for a while. I actually ended up having lunch with Jorge, and then I ran my errands. So I am feeling like Lady right now. I just need a nap, and Fawn too. We can't forget about Fawn. Need a little, no, not a nap. I mean, maybe I might end up taking a nap, but I need to get some reading done, some journaling, I guess, some more. I'm also going to make myself a cup of tea, and I needed some new cleaner from the store, obviously, and so I got some, and I just sprayed the toilets with them. I cleaned one, but I need to clean the other. After I clean the other, I am going to make myself a cup of tea and sit down and just relax. So one of the ways that I'm feeling right now is just overwhelmed with many things. Things I want to do, but that I find difficult to do, like things that just aren't coming easily to me right now. And I don't really want to go into detail about it all. I also don't want to come across as complaining about anything, but there are just some things that I'm struggling with. And yeah, so when I'm having these kind of days and I'm kind of tired and I just feel like doing nothing, or I just don't feel like myself, I know that I need to just take a step back, relax a little bit, not push myself so hard. And it's easy for me to push myself to, do more and to get more done and to accomplish this and accomplish that. And then I get frustrated with myself if things aren't turning out the way that I want them to, or with what I had envisioned, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my own advice, because I talk about this all the time. I write about it, I should say, all the time. Those low energy days, I feel it today. I'm going to take my own advice. I'm going to rest a little bit more and just do those little tasks that maybe I might not get to because I'm so busy focusing on other things when I have all the energy. So that's what I'm going to do today. I just sprayed down the shower because there were different areas where the grout was kind of getting discolored, and I got this new cleaner, and if it works, I'll share it with you. If not, I don't want to recommend it. So I'm just going to see if it works. It says that there's no scrubbing needed, so we will see about that. See, that's one of those things that you can do on low energy days. I could spray a spray bottle, but am I going to sit there and scrub it? No, not today. This is the candle that was left for us by the lady of the house, and I've been using it under the candle warmer this whole time, and I wanted to know, do you find that if you use a candle warmer that the scent ends up leaving it, like that it's just not as strong anymore? Or what do you find happens if you use a candle under a candle warmer for a long time? Is it something that you need to replace? Please let me know that in the comments below. I kind of feel like it's not very fragrant, but maybe it's just this candle to begin with. So before I throw it away, and I should probably even burn it if I'm going to, I would think, but right now I lit this candle right here. This one I just picked up, and it's called Mulled Wine, and I actually got 2 of them. So I put the other one under the candle warmer, and then this one, I just like to have a candle here lit while I'm reading or writing and just relaxing in the morning, afternoon, night, whenever I'm sitting over here. It's just something that I love to do. So, okay, time to rest and recharge. I found this at TJ Maxx. So they have a fragrance section, and there was another one that was named this, but it smelled different. So that was just really odd to me. But out of like the 3 of the rose quartz ones that I smelled, 2 of them smelled like this, and then 1 of them smelled like something different. So anyway, this smells very clean and fresh to me, and I love that kind of scent. It's not musky. Yeah, it's not really a musky scent. So they have other kinds too. They have one called Pearl, which because of the name, I was very tempted to get, but I just didn't like the way that it smelled as much as this one. So, and I think the Pearl one has more of a musky scent to it. So anyway, this was the one that really stood out to me, and I love those clean, crisp, fresh scents. And the other one that I usually wear is called Versace Bright Crystals, or it's Versace Bright Crystal. And I have that at the other house, and I just keep that one there, and I use it once in a while. I might end up bringing it here just to have the variety, but I mean, I also just like wearing the one fragrance all the time, and it was in a pretty bottle too, so that's always a plus. Okay, we're back in the wardrobe. I need to get myself ready to go. I'm going to ballet class tonight, so I need to get my ballet clothes on, but I also need to run to the store. So I'm thinking maybe I won't change until I get back, because I have to go pick up my daughter from an after-school activity right now. So I'm going to go run and get her. We might have to stop at the store to get something on our way home, which should give me plenty of time to be able to get to ballet class, because ballet class is like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes for me, but then, you know, you have to work in walking time, and it's about 4 minutes from the car. So anyway, I should have plenty of time, but that's what I'm going to do right now. I am going over to my dad and my stepmom's house to clean. So I wanted to take you along with me. I'm going to share with you what is in my basket, my cleaning basket. They too have a central vac system, so I don't need to worry about that. And just like the bigger items, I think that it will be fine just to use what they have. Actually, I'm thinking, do I want to use their mop or my mop? I might end up bringing my mop. And I got a new one for this house, and I haven't even used it yet. So I think I might bring that over there, just because I'm used to using something like that. I got something very similar to what I always used. So I have some multi-purpose cleaner here. This is made of a solution that it was from a concentrate that the previous lady of the house left for here. And I really like the scent of it, and so I'm going to try it out there and see if they like it as well. And then also I have some bathroom cleaner for like the bathroom bleach foamer, which is right here, and then just the regular cleaner. And then some scrubbers, as well as, you know, towels and my water, a charger, and I have extra batteries, which I'm actually going to need to switch one out right now. All right, great. We have our new battery in. I need to put this in my pocket, so excuse me, so that I have it. I need to charge it when I'm there. So anyway, I just forgot my tripod. I need to go get that, but I'm going to head over there right now. I need to load this in the car and then head over. My stepmom just walked me through everything, where the central vac is, the different products that she has, as well as just different supplies that I might need to clean this area. So when you look around here, it can look like everything is in its place, but any seasoned homemaker would know that just because a place looks clean doesn't mean that it is. And even if we have all the clutter cleared away, we still need to take care of these surfaces and just everything, because dust settles on everything and things need to be wiped down. So that's basically what I'm doing, and you know, it needs to be vacuumed as well as mopped. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I want to start mainly just dusting everything, just so that if anything's going to settle on the ground, it can already start. And where am I going to begin? I guess I can begin right here in the kitchen area, as well as the living room, dining room. I just think I want to start in the main areas, and then I'll focus on the outer areas. And then I've just been thinking about this because this is the first time I've cleaned this house. I'm just thinking about, how do I want to do it? Do I want to start in one side of the house and then work my way to the other? Or do I just want to start dusting in this main area? See, I don't even have everything figured out right now, but I think I'll start in the kitchen. Let's start in the heart of the home, start in the kitchen, and start dusting. I have to say that I'm also taking some mental notes here of the shelves, because I'm kind of having an issue myself with trying to figure out how to decorate my shelves. But, you know, like what to put on them, things like that. So I'm just kind of looking around, getting a little bit of inspiration here. Here are some of my supplies that she let me use. So I have this, which I think will work really well for some of the higher shelves, as well as the fan, which I do want to dust that. I can see some dust up there. And then I'm thinking up here with these, we're gonna try this first. That way I won't have to get on top of anything if I'm going to dust. So we will start with this. But I will use these for, I will use this for all of the little things on the counters and whatnot. Guy is here. I thought it was a bad guy in the backyard. Oh my gosh. I did not know that he was going to be coming, so you can, you know, just the surprise when I saw him walk by. Now the feather duster. So I'm just going to kind of dust the things that may not have been touched recently, which I feel are like these little ledges right here. That's where I can see dust accumulating. It's not so much on the counters. And then of course on these shelves as well. That may not have been the best idea. I'm gonna have to show her this. Oh my gosh. Well, they were dusty. These were dusty. I didn't know it would make all that soot like that because this is a gas fireplace, you know? Oh my goodness. This is very dusty. How would you clean this? Okay. Clearly, this one is probably ruined unless there's a way to clean it. Oh my gosh. for a second. I put the camera somewhere and I did not know where I left it. So you are found. Okay, I am in their bathroom right now, and I wanted to show you how some of the grout looks discolored, and I feel like maybe it's kind of hard for you to see it, but it's a little bit more peach in tone right there, and then there are other parts where it's whiter. So what I did in my shower, because it has small tile like this, and it can be annoying to have to clean the grout, right? What I did was I found this wonderful spray right here, and I looked up what is the best cleaner to use for, you know, grout. So this is one that came up, and it says it's penetrating foam for a scrub-free clean. So all I did in my shower was I sprayed it in there and then just let it sit. So I'm going to do that while I do some other cleaning, and I can also see that over here in this area, a lot of it needs that spray over there as well. So I'm just going to I'm going to focus on what needs the cleaning, the most care, and then I will come back in here, wipe down, you know, the main surfaces, all of that, and then I will spray it all down, and hopefully that will all work, especially for those grout, you know, for the grout mainly in what gets the most. I guess it's probably where the water sits, as well as with any kind of product or anything like that. It ends up getting that kind of film on it. So that's what I'm going to focus on right now. But after I spray this down, then I will be taking care of the kitchen first, just wiping down different things like the appliances as well as the sink. And then I will focus on the butler's pantry, and then I will do the bathroom. I also sprayed it in the sink already just to let it set for a little bit, but I'm going to come back through here and just wipe all of the counters down, all of the backsplash area, stuff like that. Things that, you know, it accumulates the dust and everything. collected the trash from all the bathrooms. Everything is dusted. I want to, and now the bathrooms are all cleaned as well. Wait a minute, I didn't do the guest bathroom. Okay, I still need to do one more bathroom. After the bathrooms though, then I'm going to start vacuuming, and then it'll be time to mop, and then I think we will be done. So right now, it's time to vacuum. So this is the central vacuuming system. There are 3 different ports around the house, and there's a lot of hose. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in my brother's room with the vacuuming, and then I will work my way out into the rest. And I'm just going to have to switch between the vacuum portion and, or I should say the carpet vacuum, and then this one. This is for the hard floors. So I will have to just use both, you know. But let's start in my brother's room. So I did bring my mop, and it has my cleaning solution in it that I made up. However, my stepmother said she likes to use this, which is called Times Fraser Fur all-purpose cleaning concentrate. She said it just smells amazing, and then she puts a couple of drops of the peppermint oil in there as well, and I can tell you that this smells like Christmas. It smells so good. It smells like the candle that my mom would usually burn. Oh, what's that called? Yeah, it smells like the candle that my mom always gets around the holidays that I just love so much, and it makes me think of her. So I'm just going to make the solution up in this O-Cedar mop, you know, the spin mop. So I'm going to make it up in here, and then I'm just going to start on the floors that I was able to vacuum, because I wasn't able to vacuum their bathroom, and I wasn't able to vacuum her bathroom or down that hall because the vacuum died. So I have it plugged in charging right now, and this is the part that is the vacuum, not the part that is for the hard floors. So anyway, we will have to wait. Hopefully it's just that. If not, maybe I'll have to go home and get mine and bring it here to finish the job. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I am done doing all of the carpet. So since it died in the theater room, I should be done, because she actually already vacuumed their bedroom yesterday, I think. My sister's room is vacuumed, so yeah, I guess I don't need that one. I can just do the hard floors with the other. Okay, but first I want to start vacuuming, or not vacuuming, I want to start mopping, but I'm gonna start over down the hallway closest to my brother's room. Oh, and I need to mop his bathroom as well. So yes, I'm just going to get mopping. Okay, I need to stop talking because I'm tripping all over my words right now. That wraps up today's clean with me. My stepmom will be home soon, and I am just about done. I need to mop their bathroom, and then I am done. I'll pour out the water and call it a day. So I started at 9:30, it's now 2:30. So I got in a pretty good day's worth of work with all of this. That is how long it would take to clean this house. So that's good to know moving forward. I would also say that sometimes it takes a little bit of time to know where you should begin and what would work best for which home. And so moving forward, I feel that I have a better understanding of that. And if they want me to clean for them again, just how and when and everywhere I would begin. So anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that this inspired you in some way, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.
Welcome to Inspired by Nikki. On today's episode, shopping. This is
contrived.
That was contrived. On today's episode, contrived scenes.
That is really expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so she gets decaf. We actually need to get some decaf for my stepmom. Maybe this one?
The cheap stuff?